Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Nowadays, many people are facing problems in getting the right match for the marriage due to many reasons. And also, after the marriage, the relations are getting strained and going into the verge of a divorce. The impact of the past life karmas has great influence on this. Buddhihi karmanusarani. The brain will work based on the effect of the Purva Janma karmas. Even many diseases will happen due to the Purva Janma karmas. Purva Janma Kridambabam Vyadi Rubena Badhade. If I explain in detail, on the 7th Janma, the Pabas of all the 6 Janmas will get together. They will get into one, and in the 7th Janma, it will get converted into a disease. So you have to do the pariharam, prayachittam for that. We can see nowadays many diseases, if we treat with medicine also, it won't go completely. This is because of the impact of the past birth karmas. So only you have to do the Vaidika prayachittam or the redemptions that is said in Vedas to cure that. That is the only way. Then you have to do the dhanam, and also you have to wear certain threads in your hand. The leaves taken from certain trees. Like that, there are many solutions said in Atharvana Veda for that. In the same way, the marriages also get delayed or not happening properly because of the impact of the bad karmas done in the previous birth. So, there will be Stri Shabam, the curse of the ladies, Pidr Shabam, the curse of the ancestors. All these things have a great impact on this present life. If we analyze the 7th house of a horoscope, it will give the indications about the marriage. The 9th house will give indications about the Pidradoshas, and as well as the Bhagyam or luck which you have in this birth. Luck or Bhagyam is nothing but the good deeds done in the past life. And the 5th house will give an indication about your Purva Janma Punya. That is the good deeds you have done in the past life. So 9th house will give the impact of the 5th house. Because the good karmas done is becoming the luck or adrishtam in this Janma. So, you have to consider all these things, and then mainly you have to analyze the 7th house. So, if the Saturn is somehow associated with the 7th house, then definitely the delay in marriage will happen. Not only the 7th house, but the Lord of the 7th house has any connection with Saturn also, definitely there is a chance of delay. So, the association of Saturn somehow with the 7th house, then the association of the Pavagrahas, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, Sun, if these planets has some kind of connections with the 7th house, then the delay will come. Apart from that, you have to consider the power of the Guru and Shukran. So if the Guru and Shukran are in Nicham, that is in debilitation, especially for the ladies, the Guru, and for the gents, if it is Shukran, then also it will affect the marriage. If the 7th house Lord is in association with 6th, 8th and 12th house, especially if the Lord of 7th house is placed in 12th house, the chance of divorce is very high. So, but before conclusion of that, you have to consider the 9th house and 5th house. Also, the number of planets associated with the 7th house will determine the number of marriage or the number of relations. Like that, why the relations are strained, that also we can understand to certain extent by analyzing the horoscope. The Lord of the 4th house, the association of planets with the 4th house determines the relation between the couples. So to some extent, the horoscope give the indications of the problems in the person's life based on the Purva Janma karmas. There are powerful mantras to nullify the effect of the Purva Janma karmas. Because the Veda itself is saying that the Veda mantras has great power to nullify the bad effects of the past life karmas. Because once you chant the mantras, it will have direct impact on your mind and body, and the impact of the Purva Janma karmas will be removed by the power of the mantras, so that your brain will start working in the right direction. But the mantra initiation should be taken from a proper guru and should be chanted in the right way. If the strength of the Purva Janma karmas, especially the bad karmas of previous births, are very strong, then you have to do the prayachittam, that is redemption. In prayachittam, mainly one have to do the self-control, in which the food plays a major role. The food should be controlled, like one time in a day, and like that it should be controlled for so many days, up to 15 days, 30 days. So if that is not possible, one have to do the dhanam, that is one have to do the donations to the needy, so that it will also create an impact on you. So if the redemptions are done as per the Shastras, then only you will get the eligibility to do the Vaidika karmas like Homam and all those things. So first you have to do the redemption, then you have to do the Homam with the powerful Veda mantras, so that by doing the Homam, the blessings of Devada will come very fast. And then also you have to do the donations of material and money to the needy as per the Shastras. There are different kind of donations said in Shastras. The donation of cow, donation of gold, donation of silver, donation of clothes, donation of rice. Like that, many things are said in Shastras to remove the bad karmas, specific bad karmas. Also, before doing any homam, one have to do the godanam, then have to get the blessings of the ancestors. You have to do the prayers to the ancestors. You have to do prayers to Lord Vishnu. Then you have to do the Dhanam, and also you have to do the Navagraha Preeti to get the blessings of Navagraha before starting any Homam. After the Homam also you have to do certain procedures like Dhanam, so that you will get the complete effect of the specific Homam. The Swayamvara Parvati Homam is very powerful to solve the problems among the couples, as well as it will act as a solution for the delayed marriages, and also will help to get the right match. Hope this information will be useful to you, and if you have any clarification, please email us or contact us. Thank you.